And that was actually a very nice surprise because I never expected this fragrance to last that long. If the word cozy had a scent, it would be Bianco Latte. It really is a beautiful fragrance. No wonder it sold out twice. Very feminine, sugary, creamy, and of course, cozy and comforting. This fragrance, it's a dream. Super duper long lasting. It's so good. Hi guys, I'm Giselle. I review fragrances. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're one of my loyal returning subscribers. So guys, first of all, sorry for the darkness. I'm filming during the night, so sorry if the lighting is not enough. But yeah, today is all about cozy and comforting fragrances for all year round. No particular season here. This is a selection of perfumes that you can certainly wear day or night all year round, as I was saying. And I have a nice mix of niche and designer perfumes. So if you're interested in hearing more about them, let's dive in. So the first fragrance I have on my list today is Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana. Now, if the word cozy had a scent, it would be Bianco Latte. It is super ultra cozy. I think it's the most comforting fragrance you can find out there, or at least one of the most comforting fragrances, and that's why it made it to this list today. It's a cozy, sweet, milky, cocooning type of scent. Imagine yourself wrapped in a cashmere scarf, drinking a creamy vanilla and caramel latte and eating a piece of milk chocolate. That's the vibe. This is how Bianco Latte smells to me. This fragrance also has caramel in the top notes, which evaporates pretty soon. After 15-20 minutes, you won't smell the caramel anymore. However, the caramel here adds not only sweetness, but density. It's a dense fragrance. It's a dense fragrance, especially in the opening. To me, it smells more like condensed milk rather than a latte. But after the top notes evaporate, after 15-20 minutes, you will start getting more of that latte vibes that I was saying before. Yeah, it becomes super duper creamy, sweet, very enveloping. This fragrance, it's a dream. Let me spray here. It's so good. It's so good. It's a really great fragrance. A few days ago, I went to the dentist and I was wearing this perfume, and the moment I walked in, everybody turned heads and asked me what I was wearing. Apparently, I left like a whole scent cloud around me and a trail behind me when I walked in. And it's a very noticeable fragrance. I never overspray during the day. It actually depends on where I'm going, but certainly if I'm going to the dentist or a medical appointment, I don't overspray perfume. And that was the case the other day. However, everyone turned around to ask me what I was wearing, men and women. So yeah, it's a very mass appealing fragrance, extremely pleasant. It was early in the morning, around 8 o'clock. Even if it was pretty hot outside, I felt like I was wearing a cashmere scarf, and it's just beautiful. Performance, it's really above my expectations. I never expected a fragrance in this category to be this long lasting, and it's just beautiful. It truly projects. Performance is really incredible. I get more than 8 hours on my skin. That's without even overspraying. Projection is incredible as well, and as I just shared with you, sillage seems to be pretty impressive according to my experience at the dentist. So yeah, if you haven't tried this fragrance yet, I think you should definitely try it. The dry down is incredible. It's when you are gonna get more vanilla. Coumarin, which resembles tonka, it's more in the hard notes, but once the fragrance transitions and settles down, you will get more vanilla and also a lot of musk. I would say in the dry down, it's a very vanilla and musky fragrance. If you haven't yet, give Bianco Latte a try. So the next one on my list is Kayali Silk Santal 36. Guys, let me tell you something. If you've been following me for a while, you know pretty well that I'm not part of any hype train out there. Yes, I do have several hype fragrances, but because I believe they truly live up to the hype. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought them. I never buy fragrances just for the sake of filming content. I always buy fragrances that I truly love, or I receive fragrances in PR and I review fragrances when I truly love them. Otherwise, I don't even review them. And all the brands I work with know that, because I make sure to make that very clear. So all that to say, that 𝘽𝙗𝙗 sent me this beautiful fragrance in PR, and at the beginning I wasn't head over heels. However, after a while, the fragrance has been macerating for a few months, and I can tell you that right now it's a dream. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's extremely cozy, super comforting. Even my dog, let me tell you, my dog hates perfume. Of course, you know, dogs are very sensitive to scents. So whenever he sees me around with a bottle, he disappears. He's very big, he's 180 pounds. So the only time when I see him moving fast is when he sees me with a bottle in my hand, because sometimes I like to spray some perfume on him. I spray it on my hand first and then I rub it on his fur. So when he sees me, he runs away. Now, this is the only fragrance that apparently he likes, because he never runs away when he sees me with this fragrance. And he also remains quiet. He stays put when I rub a few drops of this fragrance on his head. So sweet. Now, the first time around, as I was saying, I wasn't head over heels. After a few months, I am head over heels with this fragrance. So now I can tell you, in my opinion, this one lives up to the hype. That certainly wasn't my opinion when I first received it. In fact, I prefer the male version. But right now, yes, I fell in love with this fragrance. It has praline. Praline here provides so much creaminess and sweetness. It's so, so good. It's slightly chocolatey for me. It opens pretty fruity. It has sparkling champagne as a note, and they nailed it. And let me tell you why. This fragrance is very, very sparkly, very bright in the opening, thanks to that champagne note. However, it's not a boozy fragrance. So if you don't like boozy perfumes, don't worry, this is not boozy at all. However, you'll get that bright and sparkly opening thanks to that champagne note. It's also fruity, it's floral, it has nectarine, it has freesia, it has very, very beautiful notes. And it has a gorgeous base of musk and sandalwood, so it's very fluffy, it's creamy, it's smooth. Now, lasting power is weak. At least on my skin, it lasts only 3 hours. I don't get more than that. However, I like to switch up my fragrances throughout the day. Sometimes I wear up to 3 fragrances in a single day. So if it doesn't have a great lasting power, I don't really care that much, especially because I know that I can spray throughout the day anytime, right? I always carry decants in my purse, so that's not really a deal breaker for me. I think it's a beautiful fragrance. They completely sold out the first time around, then they recently relaunched it, and they are again sold out on Huda Beauty's website. However, I did my research and it's still available on Sephora.com. So in case you want to snag your bottle, I have linked it down below in my description box. I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out again. So in case you want to get it, Sephora still has it. Very feminine, sugary, creamy, and of course, cozy and comforting, especially in the dry down. An ultra feminine fragrance, undoubtedly. It has a gourmand aspect thanks to the praline note, as I was saying at the beginning. It really is a beautiful fragrance. No wonder it sold out twice. So yeah, if you haven't tried it yet, this is the Wedding Silk Santal by 𝘽𝙗𝙗. So the next one on my list is Musk Rose Noir. This fragrance is such a beauty. It's a rose perfume, a musky rose. So even if you don't like rose in fragrances, I encourage you to try this. Usually rose in fragrances, it's a pretty bold note. It's very common to find it combined with patchouli, with leather, very, very strong notes as well. This fragrance is completely different. It's very demure. So even, as I said, even if you don't like roses, I encourage you to try this one because yes, you will smell the rose, but it's very demure here. It's very toned down. This perfume, it's so good. This perfume to me, it's like Your Skin But Better type of scent. It's so good. It's so nice, so beautiful. Ultra feminine, elegant, sophisticated, very delicate. It's very elegant, very chic. This is a type of perfume that you can go ahead and overspray and you will never smell obnoxious. You will never choke anyone. It's a very, very soft scent. It definitely sits close to the skin. However, people smell it. When people come close to you, it doesn't really project, but when people come close to you, they will definitely smell it. And the scent is subtle. It's a very subtle scent. It's similar to the type of scent that, you know, fresh washed hair has. That type of subtle scent that when people come close to you, might smell it. but it doesn't project. So this is that type of scent. I'm not saying it smells like shampoo. I'm just giving you a comparison as to what to expect in terms of projection. It's a perfect all year round type of scent. There's no season to wear this fragrance. You can wear this day or night, every day of the year, and you will always feel chic and put together. It's so nice. It's very comforting. It's very, very cozy. And this could be a bride scent too. It's perfect for a bride. It's really beautiful. I'm not going to say it's groundbreaking or anything like that, but I don't care about groundbreaking fragrances. To be honest, I'm never looking for a groundbreaking fragrance, and as long as it smells good and it delivers up to my expectations, I'm happy. Beautiful skin scent that I highly, highly encourage you to try. So the next fragrance on my list is Libre Intense by YSL. This might come as a surprise because when you smell this fragrance, it definitely is bold and strong, especially in the opening. Oh, it's so good. So good. This perfume is niche quality in every single department. It checks all the boxes. It's basically a lavender, orange blossom, and vanilla fragrance. I'm not really a big fan of lavender. However, I have a couple fragrances that I do love, which is this one, another one I have on my list today, and Libre Intense. Those three are fragrances that I do love, and they have lavender. However, it's not a note that I truly enjoy, but this one is so good. Lavender here provides a lot of freshness. I like to define Libre Intense as a feminine fougere. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a feminine fougere. Actually, fougere is an olfactory group that includes fragrances targeted towards men. However, to me, this is like a feminine fougere because it is a feminine fragrance. However, it does have that present lavender note that makes me think of a fougere perfume. Although it's not just about lavender, fougere fragrances also have moss, for example. They are typically aromatic fragrances too, pretty herbal, pretty green. But anyway, this is a gorgeous fragrance. This perfume is for a very confident person. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a bold perfume. However, the dry down is very cozy. You will get a lot of vanilla. You won't smell the lavender that much. I think the original Libre is way stronger in lavender, while this one is stronger in vanilla. It's a very resonant, very balmy fragrance, super duper long lasting. It also has tonka. It's a sweet fragrance. However, I wouldn't say it's a gourmand scent. Yes, it has vanilla, it has tonka. However, this is not a gourmand fragrance at all. I think vanilla and tonka here provide sweetness, but also a lot of coziness, a lot of warmth. And these two notes are, to me, responsible for giving you that type of enveloping feeling. Typical cold weather scent. Of course, you can wear it all year round, but to me, this is a typical cold weather type of scent, and especially for nighttime. So if you enjoy resonance, balmy, deep, and warm type of scents, I think Libre Intense is a must try. The next one on my list is one of the most underrated fragrances from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and it is Petit Matin. I adore this fragrance. This one and the original 𝘍𝑒 are my favorite fragrances from MFK, also Baccarat Rouge. But these three, I would say, are my absolute favorites from the house. This is a musky orange blossom fragrance. It does have lavender. However, the lavender here only provides freshness. It doesn't provide scent. You won't get the lavender here at all. According to the house, this fragrance was created to evoke the feeling of strolling empty streets in Paris early in the morning. So it's a very uplifting, very bright type of scent, slightly sparkling, slightly citrusy, very uplifting. That I can tell you for sure. Let me spray some on my skin. I like to spray always on my skin. So nice, so beautiful, so elegant. This fragrance is also skin scent. However, it has a strong presence. It's so beautiful, so uplifting, so bright. Oh my god. This fragrance is a kick of energy in a bottle. Seriously, it's so uplifting. It's like gives me positive vibes. It's an all year round type of scent. During the summer, I noticed you will pick more of the orange blossom, and during the winter, it pulls crispier. You'll get more of the musk. However, it's definitely an all year round type of fragrance. Super elegant. It's very soft, very chic. It's a demure fragrance. It's very long lasting. I never imagined this type of scent to be this long lasting. I also noticed that it lasts longer during the winter. It's very long lasting, and that was actually a very nice surprise because I never expected this fragrance to last that long. Usually lifting citrusy type of scents don't last that long. I would say this is an exception in my experience because it projects way more than many fragrances in the same category. 𝘼𝙗 is really good. It really leaves a trail behind you. Even with a couple spritzes, people would still be able to smell you. It's just beautiful, highly underrated, totally inoffensive. You can wear this to work. You can wear this to a wedding at the beach. You can wear this to dinner. Definitely an all year round, as I was saying, and it's also super duper versatile. So if you haven't yet, I highly encourage you to try Petit Matin. My last fragrance for today is Gris Charnel by 𝘿𝙗𝙎𝙎. This fragrance is very special. It smells like nothing I've smelled before. I love 𝘿𝙗𝙎𝙎. They have a very particular DNA. Their fragrances are very unique. They don't smell like anything else in the market. And the uniqueness factor is something that I truly appreciate in fragrance houses, especially when we pay what we pay for niche perfumes, right? So Gris Charnel, it's a dreamy fragrance. It's very strong in fig and cardamom in the opening. The fig here provides a lot of juiciness and also creaminess, and the cardamom provides a soft kick of spiciness. Gris Charnel also has iris in the heart notes. Iris is so beautiful, and it has a beautiful dry down of sandalwood and tonka, which is very comforting, very inviting. It's a very intimate type of fragrance, super sensual, very cozy. This perfume smells like cashmere to me. This fragrance also has a black tea note in the top notes, which evaporates pretty quick. However, the fig and the cardamom last longer throughout the entire process until the fragrance dries down. It's very sophisticated. It was created to evoke the atmosphere of Parisian evenings, and they nail it. They nail it. Although the black tea note evaporates pretty quick, one thing I like about that note is that it provides the fragrance a light, smoky scent that makes the fragrance super cozy and warm. It's an all-year-round soft perfume, perfect for date nights. It's very intimate, very sensual, as I was saying. It really is very inviting. This fragrance is not linear at all. In fact, it's a pretty complex fragrance, goes through different facets. However, there's no disconnection between those facets. So the main DNA, let's say you were sold in the opening, so that DNA will still remain throughout the entire lifetime of the fragrance. So even though it changes a little bit, it won't be a dramatic change, and you'll still be able to smell that feminine, creamy, almost milky scent that probably captured your attention right in the open. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video about cozy fragrances that you can wear all year round. I would love to hear from you. Let me know, guys, in the comments what's your favorite cozy fragrance. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.